There we go. A mysterious celestial body entangled by three paths appear in the Memo Keeper's mirror. Amphoreus, the internal land, the next stop of the Trailblaze. But landing is not a smooth one. After surviving the crash, the Trailblaze squad meets the local Chrysos heirs. Uh, they learn from them that the Titans supporting the world are rotting away, and that the land of Amphoreus is covered in scars. In Akima, the final holy city, the two members of the squad undergo great trials and gain the trust of Aglaia, leader of the Chrysos heirs. Facing a threat from beyond the fog, everyone decides to band together to defeat the Strife Titan, Nikador. In order to destroy Nikador's true form, the group plans to infiltrate Castrum Tremos of the past to discover the truth. At the end of the abyss, the Trailblazers communes with the Time Titan Oronox. I can't say things. A lot of reading up headed, guys. And somehow receives a gaze from Fuli. With the help of their new friend, Mem, everyone pieces together Nikador's divinity and obtains the Titan's core flame in the final battle. At last, the young hero Phynon faces his own trial in the holy vortex of Genesis. Yep. Go now. Let's do this. Get away from the lovely song that gets muted.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
This team's the best I have for now. If I had a electric, I would go with that. Here we go.
Aglaia, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this up. I'll worry about it if it gets too loud later. Have faith in Phynon. Yeah, he's been gone for a while now. It feels like we've already waited for 42 days. Okay. You know, Gabe, like that's very funny, but
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Phynon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly.
that's not good. Oh.
Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore.
Okay, I know things are getting really bad.
There's a sun-like existence in the trial. It's burning him up.
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready.
You're gonna send
my
him
Demos.
in? What's going on?
Plan B. We pull him out when something goes wrong.
Is that actually gonna work though?
As I promised you, Aglaia, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can.
Oh,
I hope that
okay.
the two
Asking for us to
Outlander
go in.
warriors can also join me.
I mean, I'm willing to go in. No problem.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences.
I'm willing to go in. You know, Phynon. We got off on a rocky start because of, you know, our confusion of why we were here, but he's been nice to us ever since, so I'm totally willing to go in.
Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Excuse me. Hey, Stell. There's no way we're gonna say exactly no way am I getting involved. Things have taken a critical turn, especially so with Finon's life on the line. Of course, we Nameless will do what's necessary. How should we help?
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, Glaia's golden thread will guide us back out.
I just noticed something.
Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath.
Come on, we can handle it. We got this.
If something bad were to happen, Castorus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Not really happy with that. Because she's
Thank
against
you both for your valor.
the idea
Time
of
to get
everyone
to work,
dying
then.
at all.
Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Okay. I agreed to this so simply, but I'm actually horrified. Let's go.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Let's go. Yep, basically the same enemies we've been fighting before. I'm really hoping team includes Mighty. It removed my healer. We're doing it.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity, and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Okay. Here we go.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
Okay. Sorry. I know there's going to be a lot of me just focusing on what's being said. Ooh. What?
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial.
Oh yeah, no, it is just us two right now, but let's go look for Finon.
I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
You won't get away, criminal vermin!
Oh gosh.
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
Oh, are we about to witness some very bad shit? Okay.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
I don't...
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound
Wow.
better than your name.
You're genuinely, like, about to take him out, and you're...
Say whatever you like, despicable Achaman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that.
Are we gonna step in? Watch on and wait for the trial? No, I'm intervening. Fuck it. No time. No time to think.
You are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. It's a pity, though. You're too late. You will
I'm like
never
so tense
stop
right
the
now.
Holy
Oh,
City's
God.
army. Watch as I make this pathetic warrior of yours the first sacrifice.
Oh, no! We couldn't stop it? Are you...
Minimos, my king, avenge me.
Is this?
You're next.
Come on. Contorting and snapping. Oh, shit.
Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath.
Begins until everything burns to ashes!
I know the fighting's gonna be a bit loud, but...
This is
Mem,
more
mem.
than a battle. Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
We took out two.
Show me your courage. Burn it all. So
This is my first time using Mighties, so this is gonna be interesting.
Set the seas ablaze!
I imagine we're gonna come across a strong battle
absurd.
soon.
I know this, Akumen. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being. And that horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool.
Well, from what we briefly learned at the end, he was thinking about a lot of things. So it's not quite of sound mind. Who is he?
It's nothing. Let's go. That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Hey,
Mighty Mos you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally.
this must suck.
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo!
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonis.
Humiliate me you shall not!
I don't think there's any way to get
out
through to
of
him,
Akima.
at least like this.
Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it! Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone!
This is... Mother Signet?
Oh, this trial's rude.
It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin!
Oh shit, if
With
it's going
your
after
mad
like
king,
people
perish together
that
in that
they specifically
maelstrom of
know.
battle.
I can what was Finon
Be
seeing
quiet.
during this?
You were not at all, Cartonis. Look out!
What? A long narrow shadow pierced through the phantom of Cartonis.
Nice move.
Oh, hey, Don Hung. I could ask you the same. What was the last thing you said to me before I parted the waters of at the Scale Gorge water escape? I don't
Parted
remember.
the waters.
Now, I was gonna just say, how would I even remember that? Because very true, it's been so long. But no joke, internally, I was like, oh, just kill it. You just kill me. I'm a fake, clearly. Yeah, it sounds like something the real you would say. Thank you for knowing me. It wasn't easy, but I finally found you two. And it wasn't Castris supposed to be here too?
So, you are Don Hung. What did you go through before meeting us?
Just some memories from my past. Nothing worth mentioning. So even him, how is that gonna get us?
You mean you saw your past too?
I'm very interested in that.
The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right.
What are you thinking?
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met.
I'm really scared by that. That doesn't exactly sound like a bad thing. At least it means that we'll be able to find Finon here.
We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagined it to be. Let's
can only
first follow
hope.
the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
This will be the end of you outlanders!
Someone is manipulating this battlefield. Someone who might not be Finon.
I agree.
Curse it.
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial.
Yep. What's wrong with you two? I've met that warrior before. It's Naius, an incarnation of Nikador.
I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
Oh, yep.
My demise. You are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Can't keep that hidden for long.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No.
Ooh, okay, straight up denial.
I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that.
This is gonna be one fierce battle we won't be able to get out of. Won't you go easy on us? We traveled together before, remember? He's not gonna do that. One who has fallen. Finon failed the trial?
He faced the greatest fear in the
Yeah,
depths
he
of his
went in
heart
without a
and
clear
fought
mind.
with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course, cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Not gonna be easy.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear.
Using history against him.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were for naught?
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense.
Gotta be careful though, we're feeding into it.
Your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this.
Your hatred is as clear as day, my demos.
Yeah, they did.
My eyes must have stung you deeply. But thanks to that, I have also come to realize. This is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on. This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead.
Okay, nope, come on.
O child abandoned by fate, show me what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own destiny.
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. In the same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me, or lose yourself in the fight and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. But remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. The very moment I just moment.
Oh, okay.
To you, the successor of Kremnos. White warrior knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, my Demos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that
Destiny
you're worthy
set him
of
up
this
to be
power.
here.
Let this place
I don't know
witness
if I said that the way
glory.
I wanted to.
Mournful cries. Miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos. This is the power you desired?
I don't want to miss any dialogue.
No dirty tricks, all right. All in.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, Mighty's almost dead.
Sam in position. Detonate.
Until
That is not okay.
burns to
I am
ashes.
against that.
Fight to live! Set the
And there's 3
seas
phases to this, so I gotta be careful.
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
Yeah.
This raging power. I can hardly contain it.
Yikes.
Show me your
Okay,
courage.
he's summoning back up.
So
I tried
Watch
hitting
your
him.
head.
Okay, we have his
Dice
ult.
have been
We have his ult.
cast.
We're gonna go
Bust.
for it.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. I am Strife.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, good, good.
Forever doomed.
Sure, I'll play along.
We're just gonna hit him.
Set the seas ablaze!
He has no shield.
Attack.
I was actually gonna suggest Mighty for that, but
Detonate. Burn it all.
Like fun till everything
it's okay.
burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Okay, you surviving that was not okay.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos!
How noisy.
Set
Yikes.
the seas ablaze! Fight!
This is not okay. Oh, okay, okay, fine.
Burn it all. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Got rid of them. Smacked him.
I hit the mark.
Could probably shield it up, but it's okay. I just want to kill. I want to take this dude down. And that did. Oh, nothing.
Fight to live!
Okay, I got a super bird.
Forever doomed.
Yes. I got an achievement. Oh. Oh, preservation. Behind you. Excuse me. What?
Found you.
Yikes. Okay. He didn't get him, but it was fucking close. Sometime later.
I did my best.
The core flame trial is indeed no place for the weak. Let's just hope that Finon gets through this.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
Yeah, but this has to be a blow to him. Like, emotionally, other than the physical stuff.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord
Black
Finon
Tide.
must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
I think Nias mentioned it before.
That is correct. He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysosayers, because he was also pinning his hopes on us to succeed him in shouldering the responsibility of resisting the Black Tide.
Could you tell us more about this Black Tide?
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Amphoreus to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the three titans of calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
I'm thinking of, like, in completely different game terms. My brain's on Genshin logic, so it's almost like Abyss, like,
According to
Stuff.
Nias, Nikador, Though one of the embodiments of Calamity also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of
Through the
strife
connection.
so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne
By one
by
person.
one.
Yep.
It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seed of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
They're in such bad places. We return to your private bath chamber and discuss the present circumstances with Donha. Oh, it's from his point of view. After ensuring Finon's safety, Stell and I retreated to the bath chamber to rest. We also drew our own conclusions about the present situation in the world of Amphoreus. Okay. Oh. An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to mind when you put these keywords together? A leviathan? A cosmic mega octopus? That's right. If you think about the various characteristics of Amphoreus, an isolated world of eternal night, being eroded by an unknown power, we cannot discount that possibility. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we have seen thus far suggests that Amphoreus wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe. But be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching Black Tide, none of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just, if the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprit, then we should have observed certain phenomena, explicit or otherwise, by now. But that isn't the case. Like, we haven't had a voice, and, like, we haven't had the Stellaron Hunters. The Antimatter Legion, I don't think, has been a key player. But it's these two. There's always something that's off. I don't know. That's what I was thinking, too. From past experiences, the Stellaron within you should be able to resonate with other Stellarons. But we haven't encountered anything like that here. We've only had the case of one of the Titans seemingly calling out to us, and that's how we ran into Mem. There are several other unanswered questions, too. My gut feeling is that things here are not as simple as they seem. Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved that the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path. Could be an all-star cast. Who knows? Maybe Akavili's behind it. I mean, there's always a possibility, but Trailblaze can tackle even 10 paths if it must. In another sense, it's Penacony all over again. How fun. For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nikador has fallen, those who were suppressed by them will no doubt begin to counterattack now. It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance. I could speak, guys. Oh, we're going straight to Mighty. At the same time, on the other side of the Memorial Palace.
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this.
Oh.
A long time ago?
I'm not worrying about him.
Sure you're not. I mean, there's other things on your mind too. I believe, but sure you're not.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
Ooh, since I'm not in the know, I can't say either.
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall.
So you're thinking that both of them were willing to send him in knowing that, with the possibility of you having to take over?
And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. With the downfall of Strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses, if Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
And Ornyx is already kind of fading, at least from what we've seen.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Dee, your people, they have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they?
Yeah, without a doubt.
If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Yeah. Should I put him on my team? I think we're gonna put him on my team. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Cry out.
Regardless of what happens,
Thank you.
There's so much tension going into this. And the way that they had to mention Penacony, and it's like Penacony all over again, instantly my nerves are just shot. I'm expecting pain. You know? Let me in.
Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe.
No, it's definitely not safe at all. Where did they lead us?
Shouldn't run around in here, kids.
I like that he's also instantly seeing this and ready to look out for the kids. I don't know. I didn't have a read on him when we first got to know him, but it's interesting.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about princes on the battlefield.
battlefield.
Okay, then look at them.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway.
Somewhat close to it, okay? We did.
My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and
see,
seek
okay.
with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of
We
it,
haven't seen him in a
we haven't
while.
seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
I mean, that could be possible, or he wanted to distract you and he walked off. I don't know.
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elites. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Varix Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the backs.
It's like, you'll find him. He's supposed to be close by.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
With any luck, maybe, but not this moment, unfortunately.
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphoreus. No one can defeat them.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans,
That's just
they shun us.
discriminatory. Okay.
We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
Okay, that got them
Future of
moving.
Kremnos. I should find Crater.
Sorry. Rebel Fly was like in my face. I had to grab him. Oh, I threw myself in here. Anything I'm missing? Let's not worry about that, I guess, right now. Hit that.
There he is.
Oh, so he wasn't that far away.
It's the Crown Prince
Wait,
of Castrum
Brad.
Kremnos.
Were you holding... Okay.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Do something shitty and... anyways, no more threats.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
Yeah, that... The Council's totally up to something, okay? I don't know what, but I remember their interactions with, Aglaya and Treeby.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just
Coward.
this once.
It's like I'm glad they let him through, but also
So,
coward.
You think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around
crazy.
Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then...
Ooh.
Why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part
You're
yet.
scaring the dude, okay? He's horrified.
It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on.
Yes, go on, go on.
Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Kratos,
Okay,
my
teacher.
esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
Oh, his eye.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't
I believe
bite
that.
even if
I
they
believe
tried.
that.
They can follow us if they want to. Let's go. Wait, so how in the world did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall?
That is true. That was not answered.
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry.
I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you?
Hey, you're the ones who are spying on him.
Down.
There's a chest nearby. What was that? I don't know. There was the sound of treasure.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Okay, I'll do my best to keep up.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
I'll smack you. That's not a trick.
We're almost there.
Oh.
Why have you
Okay.
stopped?
No need to fix it.
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Yeah, what was wrong with us stopping, actually? Like, we're letting you follow us, so what?
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
Oh. Yeah, that tone.
What are you up to?
You fell for a trap.
Someone help me!
Oh, yeah, no, too late.
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the
And
throne of
forsaking your
Kremnos
people.
and forsaking your people.
That's a lot of responsibility, and I know, like, you know, your people pride themselves in, you know, what they do, but still.
The divine power is not
Yeah.
equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time.
And will you guys ever be able to get back to your former glory days? Are the former glory days even the best thing for you? Like, I'm glad that it helped you guys be able to keep going, given how tense and dire all these situations are, but
if they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos.
God, can we stop using his late mother as a fucking manipulative tool? What the First is in the trial
remember
now
that she
here.
died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up,
Yeah.
tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Mighty Mos.
My emotions are here, there, everywhere. And the words I could say to this are...
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But... it appears this is not the right time yet.
No, they're still holding on to the past, and that's it. The only future they want is to be back in their past glory days.
Go, mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong!
What was he gonna do? Wait. Hold on.
This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador.
Just gonna fucking sacrifice your kid like that?
We must save Castrum Krymnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Krymnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Krymnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Krymnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Krymnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphoreus.
I don't get why murdering your son would help this.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Krymnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Through murdering the just-born, still innocent infant child, I will end it all. Wow. Bravo.
Your failure is inevitable, European. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child. A beast that murders his own kin. Royal Wing elites and efforts of Krymnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood.
5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side.
Cowards.
Cowards!
I don't...
Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival, my son, my Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account
One
of the
final
life
chance.
we have
How
shared
fucking
together,
lovely.
I grant you this one final chance.
Like, the only thing I'm not torn about in this moment is how fucked up it is for him to try to be sacrificing his kid right now. Both of them have their own stances. I'm not quite all for keeping up the tradition they have, based off how it's basically making them strive and live for the violence and, as he put it, murder. But also, he's literally trying to quote-unquote end shit with murder.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Ooh, the voice acting here.
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade strikes down.
Midamos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I
smash
shall
it to
seize
pieces.
the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
The mother roared in anger. The armies remained in silence. Only the cries and the waves of the Sea of Souls echoed. Back to us? Okay. Now in your private bath chamber. Ever since the battle with Nikador, you haven't slept so soundly in ages. Even if death itself came to rouse you, you'd proudly retort, why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm. Yet a chill from the river of souls wafted by, a sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Best to open your— Oh! Hello there, Castris. I'm pretty sure that's you. Oh, that's so you, Castris, but best to open your eyes just in case.
Miss, you're awake.
You know, honestly, I want to go with it just because, you know, that's what Stell wanted to do. I'm not saying that Castris is death, but...
That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that.
Oh, trust me, we spent a decent while trying to figure out our own responses.
I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby.
Not a problem. You're not unwelcomed at all.
I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
Okay, let's do this. Nameless recollection. Crown Prince of Kremnos revealed the past in that trial of Amphoreus? I can't read. The past gained through your travels. Head to the book and write it down. Yeah. I will do that later. For now, though, do I? This might unlock after the fact. I know that there's a thing I haven't done yet. This looks like a suitable place to put a mysterious object you brought from the wooden horse. Though you still have no idea what is inside the crate, you want to tear it open and see. With great anticipation, you tear open the crate and find a giant sea seal doll. Alright, you recall someone referring to the species as the divine beast of something. Maybe placing a doll of a divine image in your room will bring good things your way. Oh my god, that's cute. I don't know if it will bring us goodwill or anything, but like, best we try. We're standing side by side. This is odd. We haven't been able to do this.
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Is that...
Oh.
Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
It is. I wonder what's
you
up.
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece.
I mean, yeah, likely they wouldn't.
Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision,
Okay.
I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready?
Yeah. I mean, if you see this, I would probably still hold it off, because clearly it's important, so, you know, why not hold on to it?
No, it's alright. Trianne is just...
Ah.
She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trianne is just... what? Trianne is super mad, that's what! You've forgotten!
All about Mama?
All about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trianne...
Oh, you can't go running off like that.
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
This is rather unfortunate.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Casterus. It's been a while. Well,
not quite
honestly,
sure yourself?
I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market, and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it, and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown.
Could it be counterfeit? But, you know, while it's very unlikely to actually be, like, the real deal, there is still that very low chance that it did survive through that. But even then, it could be good to have it. I don't know.
But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low.
Not zero, but yeah, really low.
For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after hearing that.
It's understandable.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from
There we go.
Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Casterus, I'm running a business here after all, so...
Sorry. I saw this coming. You know, you have one person saying that's probably a counterfeit, so low-key, as a person running a business, you should probably, if you're going to try selling it for that high inflated cost, that's probably going to be a lot more than what you bought it for. You need to have certification of it. But I know you're not going to do that. And I imagine that Casterus, because she really does want to, you know, be able to examine it herself and probably be able to give it to Trianne, she would still pay for it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Feel free to name your price.
Wait, I can try changing it? I mean, I'm glad Stell's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like, you know, it can be a high price. The thing is, I know she's gonna try to fucking highball it. And that's fucked up.
I suppose
Yes.
I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Casterus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
I'm glad you find me intimidating.
Much appreciated. We're lucky that she has a good heart. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant, I would have been set back plenty.
Oh, no problem. I have your back, okay? I'm all for what you're trying to do, and I don't like how she was so quick to ready and jump on that sale.
The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown.
Exactly. You know, maybe it is the real deal, or maybe it's not, but the fact is that it reminds her of home, and maybe that can bring her her own form of comfort.
I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trian runs around, it won't break easily. All right.
That's nice.
Back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaya waiting long enough.
I do not want her to get angry. She scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, get on. We're going up. I've seen through clips, like, Castress will stand under this and it'll just go straight through her.
It seems your friend arrived before us.
He is always on time. You're finally here.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
You would have been too if you'd stayed up. If you hadn't stayed up so late. Well, what matters is you got good rest.
For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the Dew of Divine Blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other.
Okay.
And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky in appreciation of what you have done for us.
This is like... I'm not of drinking age yet. Stell, that's true. We don't actually know. This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglaya?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic
Forged an
deeds
alliance
have
with the
proven that you
Trailblazers,
come
yep.
in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
I was gonna say it's kind of like the Jade Abacus, you know? With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the Chrysos heirs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglaya. I'm totally all for helping. You know, I'm ready. It's not like we'll get out of here anytime soon if we don't. So, I'll be a baby about it. Hey, when don't I? Having said that, Lady Aglaya, please don't misunderstand. we will do what we can to assist you in Flame Chase journey. It's just, I've heard of the friction between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Akama. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Wow! Grady and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Oh. Wait, is this?
No need to worry, by the way.
Hi!
I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Hello there. I've done the little Chimera event, so, you know, I've seen her. I've never heard her voice, though.
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akama. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
You are?
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
Thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
Oh, look at her face. I mean, hey, I'm all for this. I love how everyone has nicknames, you know?
Aren't they just the cutest nicknames?
I agree. I really enjoy them. This girl, she's a natural at making friends. I have an old friend with pink hair.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together.
I mean, that is definitely one way to look at it.
Can we be friends?
Oh.
I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akama presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
You know what? She sold me.
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akama, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Well, if you insist. I'm sorry, I'm so easy to get on their side right now. I see. In that case, we will accept this gift from Akama. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth. I will eventually get her name right, okay? I will make sure.
Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Okay. Okay, yeah, pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro-expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires, are these all part of the usual skill set for the Sky Titan priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akama, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akama.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
Ah, so you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove.
Yeah, we don't really want to be on anybody's bad side right now.
As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trianne will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Arkema, and Castros will be accompanying her.
So not alone. She'll have someone with her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well. Regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
Since this involves Akima's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy. Back to bed again. Let's go out and play! Energy!
If you're not keen on just sitting around,
I would love to go with them. I'm all here for it.
Why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
Oh no, I'm in.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Gray. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Gray. I'm sorry, I love the nickname. Sounds good. Gaining more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphoreus is also part of trailblazing.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible. Regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castros knows this too. Make good use of it. Trianne is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Arkema, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Whew, I hope so. Got a lot of stuff from that.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss.
Me too. I don't have any more questions.
The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa. When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then.
And then let's talk about Thanatos.
Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them.
Why?
And they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Okay, let's do that.
Look, there she is! And Lady Trianne. But who's that they're looking at?
Yeah, who's that on the ground? What happened?
Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Oh, yeah, no, then what happened?
Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trianne! Trianne was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Arkema for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trianne knows the city has good doctors, so Trianne brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trianne.
Okay, yeah.
But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first.
These wounds.
The Black Tide?
They're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Gray, Cassie, and Trianne, would you mind making your way to the Grove first?
Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you.
I mean, we can do that.
As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama!
Let's go.
Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind!
For now, we'll be back, okay?
Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm ready, too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the grove we go!
I do hope the dude's okay. So the Black Tide. On which path did Trian stumble across him, though? Oh, yeah.
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Yeah, I imagine that's a little bit difficult.
Cass memmy mem. Memmy mem.
Cass, mem. I'm sorry, it threw me off. I heard Cass, and then so I was expecting the rest of the sentence, and it was not there.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
Yeah, maybe you have a knack for it. How are you two so close already? I know, look at that. Natural connections.
Memmy mem.
For so many days, we are now best friends. You two are adorable.
It's hard not to like Mem when they're so adorable.
You know, basically my statement.
Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
Hey, a little is better than nothing. I will throw hands that are as pretty as Cass's hands. Scary, don't teach her how to sew, Cass. That just sounds weird. Hey, I could have stopped you from learning how to sew, okay? God, we're arguing and bickering. Like a smirk on their face. I know, how much closer to your memories will we gain? You might become fluffier. Transform into a cute girl now. No. You'll learn a powerful new ability. I don't, like, this is... I don't know. About outward appearances? No, not really. I just think... I think that you should have said that if I stated that you like become a cute girl right now, okay?
Cute. Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and...
Oh, you sound tired.
A little pink puppy?
I wonder what's up.
Puppy?
Like little Memmy. Maybe you'll get a nickname, okay? Just give it time.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Okay, maybe memories of past?
Ugh, it's
Yeah.
so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
I wouldn't make fun of you for that, no.
Of course not.
Yeah, I would never.
Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And
Deliverance.
she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom.
A cute red mushroom. Okay.
But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now.
That's so sad.
Memmy mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem.
But you don't have hands, only paws.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy mem mem memmy memmy mem mem.
That is how, like that's possible, yeah.
Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem. Mem 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 mem. Boom. Mem memmy mem 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 mem.
She'll be able to talk with her, right?
Mem 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 mem. Mem. Trian thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trian out?
Pink puppy. I mean, I think Mem will help you, but Mem's definitely gonna get tired of the puppy comment, I imagine.
Memmy mem
Yeah.
mem 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 mem. Yay! Then I'll call you Little Memmy from now on.
There you go. Mem got their wish. Their little Memmy.
Mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem 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 mem.
We don't have a lot of options right now. Trust me, like when we learn more about you, we'll come up with a better answer.
Mem mem. Mem 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 mem. Me mem 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 memmy mem. Mem 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 mem. Memmy mem. Okie dokie. Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circes would be willing to visit Akama. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time.
Okay.
Mem mem. Memmy mem mem memmy mem.
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circes, Nestia would always come to—
Look!
Oh.
A huge tree! It's
Huge.
Is that all?
That is, oh my gosh, it has a face. That is a giant tree.
Ma'am.
That's so pretty.
Ma'am.
Like picturesque.
Ma'am.
Oh, picture. Oh my, I said picturesque. And we're literally gonna take a picture. Okay. You know, I love that. A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustled through the leaves as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above on high. Would March appreciate the sublime scene? You're uncertain. Don Hunk, perhaps. Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it would be a deeply troubling situation. Aw, out of frame? I don't like that. I want to back up just a little bit more. I do like that photo. I never fail to impress. This photo deserves an award.
Mem.
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circes.
Okay.
Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
But is the academy supposed to be this quiet?
Something feels off.
So there's something wrong.
The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival. That doesn't seem likely.
Yeah,
Miss
she didn't
Hyacinth
say anything about
mention
that.
anything about it.
I didn't want to shit talk the Titan, because we don't know what's going on.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
I don't think they would do that, though.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
Yeah, we're immediately stumbling into problems, Aglaya.
Oh, Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side!
Okay, fly across to the other side. Just break it immediately after fixing it? That's rude.
The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
Yeah, I don't want to miss dialogue as it starts. I'm a pro at doing that, but I don't want to do it.
Gray's eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us.
This is a very interesting place.
Looks good.
Say, there's stuff I'm missing, like, everywhere. I will try not to catch any more of these, I promise. It makes it harder to find them later on, so I really should just kind of chill on it. It's just if I stumble across them, I want to find them instantly.
As I expected, something's not right here.
At least to ask us what's up or, you know, read us in some way.
That this whole place is also eerily quiet. That's possible.
Yeah, I don't buy that all of them are still asleep. That seems too simple. Too much of the good option.
Hello? Is anyone there? Huh, no one's here.
So simple. What should we do
I have
now?
an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle?
Oh yeah, that would help us see things that... Yeah.
Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this.
Can also
While you're
render
in the
all
grove,
things around you
the
visible.
The golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circe's are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. This is a proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's priests.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be.
Mem.
Oh?
Mem.
Are they white dryad flowers?
Well, we'll find out. What? Oh. Okay. I was very confused.
Mem.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Ooh, okay.
Dead me, ma'am. Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants.
As a result of Cersei's,
They only
okay.
gained sentience as a result of Cersei's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Ma'am, can you read their memories?
Let me try. Mem.
Almost.
Black.
Cloak and sword.
Sword. Towards the great tree.
Vaguely make out those words. Could they have been referring to the Black Tide? Or...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, no. Nothing good is happening right now.
The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
Please do. I want you to be okay. Maybe I'll come back and listen to them. I hope. A lot, like most of the stuff seems to stay afterwards. More puzzles for me to do later too. But we have places to be, so. I still get creeped out by the voices of the Titans. Wait, flower?
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
That is not good.
There, on the steps.
Ooh, that is not a pretty scene.
This looks really
Whoa.
scary.
Yeah, what happened here?
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide.
Yeah.
Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former self. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
Seems to be moving. Ooh.
The monster is alive! Trianne will protect everybody!
Trianne, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this.
Yep, no, we got this. We can do this. Enemies will inflict ally units with the corrosion. Oh, corrosion. Attacking enemies will restore corroded HP.
As expected. The words black, sword, and cloak.
Yep.
They're talking about the Black Tide.
Watch your head.
Me!
Detonate!
I'm scared!
Stay put!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes!
Okay. It's fine. We should be able to mitigate damages.
Fight to live!
With any luck, we can.
Set the seas ablaze!
Okay. We can do this.
You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're
Yeah, they're not supposed to be here.
Mem.
They can only be bad news.
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Yeah, how badly did things go? At the same time in Akuma.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now.
That is true. You need a rest. I know we know that things are a little bit tense, but...
Treeby, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
So he made it back from there.
The Grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trianne just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Haggy?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not
So
expect the
quickly,
Grove to be
too.
the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But what?
But they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the Grove.
I know, we have Anaxa, who's supposed to be there still.
Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
Doesn't seem like it.
No, I'm being serious this time.
I was gonna say, that seems pretty serious.
We're facing threats from both within and without Akuma. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akuma's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
Yeah, I wish she could know, but like maybe genuinely in this split second moment, but I don't know. There's so many things to think about when it comes to this.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Treeby, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Everything will
That's
be fine.
so...
The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the black tide.
There's still hope. Yeah. At least for more people than what we're currently thinking.
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Yeah, based on how she phrased it, I wasn't gonna say.
Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is to Anaxa.
I can believe it, given situations, yeah.
Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the titan who treats us the best.
So, okay. That's starting to add up there.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Voronix, that is, they didn't lend us their power willingly.
Yeah, they didn't seem to like us too much. We still don't know why they deemed us worthy, but true.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the black tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart.
It's not always a good thing. Sometimes that works against them.
So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because
we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Yeah, be careful. Genuinely be careful.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention.
Unless you have no other choice.
Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Yeah, wasn't she exhausted from the first few times?
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
No, we know you're trying to help, but please do not put yourself in danger like that, okay?
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
Yeah.
Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem.
So many monsters.
You're gonna try? I was gonna cut off these YouTube portions into like 2-hour segments, but I think I want to play a little bit more here for the first one. It's just people and bodies everywhere. This is awful.
Is that all?
Okay. It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
Flaming lance charge! No, that's not gonna work.
Yes. Most of the doors in Amphoreus are sealed using the power of Yanis.
I mean, that's possible.
Are you serious?
Ooh.
Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Is that an Axa?
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision. My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa.
I'm sorry for you, sir, but that's the easiest for me to say. But okay, you remind me of someone.
Rule number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory.
Greatness of
Rather,
science.
it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
I mean, yeah, anything's possible.
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed at the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh.
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove.
Well, we just know that a lot of them have been taken out.
You mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the black tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars.
Okay, and only one
They
got
are
out.
heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak.
Only one that we know of, has made it out.
Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach Akama before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
It seems like it. That's all we're gonna get.
Miss, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory.
Recount what you saw.
Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
No, I'm totally with you. It's gonna take a second.
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Cersei's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there
won't be simple.
Won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
I know, but they were attacked very suddenly, so who's to say?
All right.
Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Okay, be on the lookout for it.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
More people. Oh, we're hearing your voice. That's singing.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious.
By the 12 constellations. Don't be afraid, I have experience in ghost hunting. Yeah. A lot of things happen, okay? That's all you need to know.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
The heart of the White Dryad.
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way.
Yeah, I was gonna
Let's
say
go
the
check it
Dryads
out.
maybe, but... Oh, you're scared? I mean, I don't blame you. We don't know what we're facing here. Oh, is there a way down here? Yeah, there is. I completely ignored this, walkway. Here's the voice. Oh, I was trying to look at the other thing. A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes, yeah. It's true.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello there.
Such a lively little bunny.
You smell a little familiar.
You even smell a little familiar.
What a good-looking ghost or hot demon, eat my bat.
What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Good, I didn't really want to pretend to swing my bat at you.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso.
Calypso?
I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the litophagists. Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you.
She'll definitely know the reason
She'll
why.
definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
We're bound to ask things too, so I guess?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one.
She's rightfully on edge. We don't know who you are.
As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor.
Seems like it for now.
As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
I was trying to do this. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's very short, but yeah. That was an interesting one. Because there's like a noise in the back that leads it. I imagine, is this puzzle time? At least it seems like it'd be. I'm wondering if I should. We'll give it a shot. Because I'm debating if I go on a food break or if I call stream this time and work on it next time. We'll see.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Okay.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
I might actually, yeah. I wanted to get this all done in one go, but I do think I'm gonna, for the first time in Star Rail history,
My
call it early.
intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
That is basically what she said, yes.
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return?
Well, we're currently working, like, yes, you're right now helping us, I guess. I mean, we still haven't confirmed that. We're still pretty stressed on it. But, like, through helping us, maybe you will, like, you know, gain more confidence and then you can get something.
Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
Kind of sounds like a threat, yeah?
You're overthinking things.
So you're trapped here too.
We're all in the same
Is that what
boat.
it's?
Although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of.
Okay.
So, is that truthful enough for you?
So genuinely trying to gauge us for...
Now is not the time for me to elaborate.
Yeah, we kind of have to figure this out.
So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar
As a
with.
student of Anaxa. Referring maybe to Castris?
I cannot deny
Yeah.
that. Miss, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me.
Okay.
If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Don't put yourself in too much danger, though. Yeah, so we can walk across through there. Through a long, lovely puzzle. Oh, okay. We don't have enough yet. Yeah, we need to grab the thing. I love that they just use March. I need this. There we go. It's gonna be a fight at the end of there. Oh, there's a fight right here, actually. What are you?
Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Okay.
Ma'am,
And that will get us up there. Okay.
Flowers, mem.
I'm slowly getting their language together. Yeah, we can walk across like this, but we're gonna need help to get that last bit. Oh, I didn't hold it. I can open the gate. That'll help us later on. And I'm going to assume that it might be easier.
How smart.
To take care of some of these enemies later on? I don't know. Right now it seems like it's okay to avoid them, but... I don't know. I'll figure out time. We'll do this.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Oh, I certainly hope not. I am not ready for that type of twist. Oh, where's your treasure? Somewhere.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
I know.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Than before?
Mem Cal. Mem. Mem.
It's gonna happen again.
Understood.
Yeah.
My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny, mem? Mem.
I know, you're many creatures
Is
wrapped up in one.
this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find out if
How
this
do
is
you
real or
know
not.
this place so well?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doubting you, but there's room for doubt right now. I don't know if I completely believe you or not.
Nice.
Let me free. We're back up here. Like looking around, wondering if I missed anything. But as I see so far, no. We can go down here. There's a little bug there, but that's not the time.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Oh, okay.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Mem. Memmy lit up.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans.
Okay.
So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is... indeed true.
You
The
look
heartbeat
like
in the back is
sad,
so...
lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, You don't have any other choice but to play along, do you?
None at all.
Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation.
That is true.
Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
Ah. I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial.
Come on.
I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
But not the little bunny.
But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Possibly.
Well, in that case, miss, please go ahead.
What is your true identity? Why don't you show your true appearance? What is your purpose in testing us? Why do you say that our fates are intertwined? I want to know a few of these, actually. So, having the ability to only ask one is kinda not great. But I want to ask so many, like, I'm curious about this one, but like it's the least of my wants to know. I want to ask 1, 3, and 4 a lot more, and those ones are like tied. I don't know which one I want to actually ask. Castris, you better ask a great you probably will ask a great question after this, but I want to know why she's testing us, but I feel like that would answer to also why do you say that our fates are intertwined.
Oh, straight to the point.
Yeah.
The Titans have cast a net over this place because of the Black Tide. If we want to escape, I'll require your help to reclaim my true form.
So you physically can on your own.
Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility.
To avoid
we
any
merely
potential
want to
harm.
avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Very true.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
No, best to take it that way.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Oh, gonna wait for us up there. Okay. Looks like it. Though, I think I'm at least calling for a decent break. I actually do want to see if I can do this all in one stream. So I think I'm just gonna take a reasonably sized break. Oh, bye, little bug. Anyways, I'm gonna take a decent break. I'm setting the minimum to 30 minutes because I want to briefly you know, take a little move from the chair, and I also want to actually eat because it's now what time actually is it? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, so it's 8:39 in the morning. Okay, yeah. So, what I might do for you guys in the meantime, I have not set this up, so it might not be the best, but we're gonna do something here. But yeah, no. It seems like the recordings are... We're gonna keep it around the 2.5 hour mark. So, we will be progressing with the rest of this quest. Picking up in the next one. Well, see ya till the next. Well, for everyone watching live, see you immediately soon. But anyone on YouTube, I'll see you in the next one.